in 1914, Nigeria was created by one sick man called Lord Lugard. And there is nobody called a Nigerian. If you go to Lagos and there's somebody in the bus and they ask, how many people are in the bus? They say 5 persons and 1 Gambari. Who is a Gambari? Is he not supposed to be a Nigerian? If you go there, you go to the north, they say Nyamiri. You go there, Berebe Banzane. If they are rioting in Kanu, they will not look for Ghanaians to kill. They will look for Igbos, Yorubas, and Ijos to kill. The same is everywhere. So where is the Nigeria we are talking about? Until the issues of the Niger Delta and the people who are dispossessed of their sovereignty is solved, there will be no peace. And people like us will not agree. Because the Bible says, and I want to quote, how can I sing the Lord God's song in a strange land? How can I, an Ijaw man, be called a Nigerian and be made to sing a Nigerian national anthem when I am not a Nigerian? I will live and die an Ijaw man. I will never become a Nigerian or a River State man. I am not. This battle stand called River State, why was it created? To cause confusion. When the Igbos rose against the Nigerian oppressive state, in order to cause confusion between we and our brothers, the Igbos, Ojukwu Gowon deceitfully created what he called River State, another battle stand, another homeland for dispossessed people. I want to say that our fight, the fight of Ken Saro-Wiwa, Isaac Boro, and all the fallen heroes, is to reclaim our stolen sovereignty. For this, I was detained for 2 years. 10 months, 13 days underground by the maximum ruler of the Nigerian state, General Olusegun Obasanjo.
But we have to rise up. We have to know who we are. The only thing that can guarantee our freedom is the independence of Biafra. There's no 2 ways about it. Good luck if you like to pretend. The only security for you is independence. Design if you like pretend, the only security for you is independence. Charlie Boy pretend the only independence for you, the only freedom, the only liberty, peace for you is the independence of Biafra. We are capable of achieving independence of Biafra. They are not stronger than us. Here, Oyibo Remaso, Oyibo. Oyibo Remaso, Oyibo. Why Chinebia? We will meet each other. That is the only basis for our existence as a people. The independence of Biafra. They say, sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. Even though you don't give us, we see no say you be our daughter. But we hope another defeat day you could learn. Well, there's an opportunity come for but once. Now, so when we saw them talking. So be Ijaw first, be Igbo first, be Biafra first.
Hey! See, let me tell you, the internet cannot forget. This is one of the best videos I'm seeing for this week. Okay, we are just starting the week. But believe in me, this is one of the best videos I have seen for, just a period of time now. Asari Dokubo speaking and believing that Biafra is the answer, that there is no country called Nigeria. And if you watch that video, it's not actually a new video, but if you watch that video well, you understand that it was when Asari Dokubo was quite younger, all right? So he didn't speak out of, alcoholic influence. In fact, at that stage, at that point, he was speaking with utmost intelligence. That was when his brain, they sharp, they hot. So he was speaking with all human sense. He was speaking from, from every part of, both from the political part, from the educational part, and, from what is happening at the moment. He was speaking and he believed that is the truth. But please, let me ask, what is happening today? We have seen a couple of videos where Asari Dokubo come out and say, hey, give them Biafra, let them go. We are Nigeria. Come on, let the Igbos go. Let the Igbos go, take their Biafra and go. I will cut off the pipeline and they will go and suffer.
The Igbos go. The Igbos go. President Bola Tinubu. the Igbos go. Ooh, let the Igbos go. National Assembly. Ooh, let the Igbos go. Ding 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 ding. Tom 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 tom. Ding 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 ding. Let the Igbos go. Yeah. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, please, in the name of God.
We have seen a couple of videos of Asari Dokubo coming out to say this. Meanwhile, he once believed that Biafra is the answer. He once believed that there's no country called Nigeria. Then you ask yourself, why? Was he compromised? Was he paid to say what he's saying now? Like, I'm only asking a question because I don't understand. I don't understand what is happening. And again, I asked myself another question. After watching this video, I asked myself another question. Why is it that in the recent time, some of our leaders are coming out to say, come on, this country is not working? Why? See, okay, some of you think, say, Nnamdi, they talk about me. Should I begin to show you videos? Because I tell you, we they play, they show. If I talk, I will show you. I'm not here to just talk and talk.
Nigeria is a big lie.
A big lie?
Yes, I want to substantiate my claim of saying Nigeria is a big lie. Please, listen to Tafawa Balewa, Nigeria's first prime minister, in 1948. I quote him, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, religious beliefs, and customs, and do not show themselves any signs or willingness to unite. Nigerian unity is only a British invention." Tafawa Balewa, 1948.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen to Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. "It is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. Should the politicians fail to heed this warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a child's play if ever it comes to our turn to play such a tragic role." Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. Obafemi Awolowo, "Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same context as there are English, Scots, and Welsh."
Okay.
1947.
Oloye Lokan Alabi,
Yes.
thank you for featuring on State Affairs.
Thank you for inviting me.
We have leaders coming out to say Nigeria is not working.
Make Nigeria one. We don't. Nigeria is not one, and it can never be one. We are different nations tied together by force. We should still be one country, but let everyone govern itself the way he likes. Are you hearing me? Let the Niger Delta have their oil. Let the East have their resources. Let the Yoruba people have their resources. Let the North have their resources. Let them manage their security. Give them state police. Let everybody guard his borders. Let everybody generate his economy. Why must you generate oil in the Niger Delta and take it to the north? Why must you generate IGR here or the VATs and take it to the north? That generate nothing. The 10 key northern states have Sharia. Sharia says no to alcohol. Sharia says no to tobacco. But alcohol and tobacco is what give us VAT here. And you take the money from there to spend where you say you don't want, but you like the money. Fraud, 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 unfairness, injustice. Where did we sit down to make Nigeria 36 states? Where did we sit down? Nigeria was negotiated 3 regions. North, West, East. 1963, by plebiscite, Midwest came in. Where did we sit down and say we shall be 36 states plus Abuja, and the biggest one taken to the north? More local governments. Then we came with federal character. You are qualified, but from the tribe you came from, you can't be qualified. Now, you can't pass any law in that National Assembly without northern approval. They are in larger quantity, deliberately made so. So how do we go from there?
In fact, I have a video of Nigerian leader coming out to say, come on, there's no country called Nigeria. And then you begin to ask yourself, what is happening? What is the reality of Nigeria? Is Nigeria real? Like, you begin to ask yourself these questions after watching these videos. you begin to ask yourself, is Nigeria truly real? Is Nigeria real, or is it just, a kind of thing that is being used to, cage some people? For those of you that are doubting me, let me show you some videos that will make you know that what I'm saying is not just for saying sake. Please watch this.
And I looked at the topic, Igbo quest for Nigeria's unity. These are things that agitate my mind. I started thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have the conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, it is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit. This is accredited to Sir Amadu Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. They thought, and I quote, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, in their religious beliefs and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. The Nigerian unity is only a British intention for the country. This is was said by Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, the former Prime Minister. The fourth and the last, let me not bore you. And I quote, each of our three regions is vastly different in many respects, but each has this in common, that despite variety of languages and custom, or differences in climate, all form part of one country which has existed as a political and social entity for 50.
Now, after seeing these few videos, I still have a lot of them, of some leaders coming out to say, come on, this country is not something to talk about. So after watching all this, I ask you now a question. What is your thought about Nigeria? I'm only asking a question. What is your thought about Nigeria? Drop it on the comment section. We'll discuss at the comment section, all right? In case you're coming across my channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe. On this channel, we'll talk about everything that has to do with Nigeria, every news that is coming out from Nigeria, all right? So please, just drop your comment on the comment section and subscribe to this channel, right? Thank you, and God bless you.
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojoku fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Kanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him. It is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Edigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, to the Nigerian government, be worried about this. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angobula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. I know it too. And every man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ekpa foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away for the presidency. Already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are formed alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. Or see that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Others Forum. He said, post that election, that the Northern Others Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? The shots come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the votes for. Now they will be the mastermind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is struggling for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.